The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at small forward. And for the Nets, we've got Durant, also DeAndre Jordan out there. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Here we go. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Irving, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Over Harris. Shots good by Durant. KD's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Harris. It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Feeds it to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Curry kicks to Harris. And here is Curry, coming off a solid outing against Washington.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Curry. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in his last outing.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Harris passes to Irving. And here is Durant. KD draws the double. Shot clock at 6.
And you can see their strategy coming in They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want.
That category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Pass to Simmons. The hook. He kicks to Embiid. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Brooklyn leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington. That shot off. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Washington Wizards. Irving kicks to KD. Shot from 16. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Outside Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target.
Line last season.
That's good from Durant. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything. Think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
Now, here's Maxey. Scott, good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Round down low. Excellent D from Howard. The 76ers trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Outside, Scott from past the arc. The rebound by Prince. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeVert. Sinks that one from the post.
Then you can see the willingness of Karis LeVert to get out in transition and create opportunity.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
LeVert from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets, going on an absolute rampage.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. They get the rebound. The 76ers trail by 20. Shoots the three. Milton's shot is good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Brown with the bounce pass. Green passes to LeVert. And there's the pass to Prince. Lock at 6. Here's Green. Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
He tries for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They led the game at one point by 20. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Now, this is yet another example of the growth of Karis LeVert. You almost have to have that floater game in your arsenal.
Timeout called the 76ers. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras?
Example, and there are many others, but in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nets leading by 19. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Green gets it to go.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
Howard kicks to Korkmaz.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, take it at the end of the first round.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving with the ball. Pass to Dinwiddie. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Misses the three. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Now here's Embiid. A 38-point game for him in the win against Washington.
How many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really he has mastered that part of the game.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Trying to get open is Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Pass to Irving. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Now Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one is good.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 20. KD dishes to Irving. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Dinwiddie covering. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from KD. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
KD passes to Jordan. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 20.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Simmons passes to Green. Harris with it. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Passes it to Green. Rebound, Brooklyn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Irving.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison, doesn't matter.
Outside, Simmons. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Nets opening up a huge gap.
Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were, the power on that throwdown.
Wow.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Right side, Jordan. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Brooklyn making some changes. Allen's checked in for Jordan. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And the pass to Durant. Irving from long range. Can't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And they double up Simmons. There's Green with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
LeVert finds Irving over Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Brooklyn making some changes. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Durant. Landry Shamet comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Brown against Simmons.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Simmons against Brown. And it's blocked by Simmons. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Three minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Brown outside. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
It's Allen, top of the key. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Philadelphia. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Green comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Bruce Brown. From deep, Green, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
LeVert against Green, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. The 76ers trail by 14. Outside Curry. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson outside. And the rejection by Embiid. Up top, Simmons. Defended by Allen. And here's Harris from the arc. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 11.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve.
For Brooklyn.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in to the inside. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Simmons against Allen. And Embiid throws it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Nets leading by 9. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Allen trying to break free. And it's Shamet missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And cutting into the lead, one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Dinwiddie passes to Shamet.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Landry Shamet. Here's Irving. He has 6.
Come get it. Hey!
The 3. The putback. Missed. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nets lead by 4.
Know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green. And it's Poirier in at the 4-man position. The 76ers trail by 4. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Maxey passes to Milton to tie it up. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Nets shooting straight 49% from the field. In the corner, it's Harris. Down low, Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
So difficult to stay down on that pump fake. Irving sells it so well.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Dinwiddie. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Milton the pass to Howard, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Maxey. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Dyop on Kyrie.
Lobbed up there for KD. And stolen by Howard. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Thybulle. And he hits it to tie the game up. Thybulle's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
With the teardrop, Milton's shot is good. Milton's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pass to Durant. He dishes it to Irving. Over Maxey. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by KD. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Howard against Jordan. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Passes it to KD. Left side, Jordan. It's good. And the Nets lead by 1.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Timeout called the 76ers. We've seen Kevin Durant. 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw drops for KD.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for Shake Milton.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
The pass to Harris. Looking to end the run. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Timeout called the Nets.
He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The 76ers trail by 4. And he gets it to go.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Harris outside. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 1-point game. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Levert kicks to KD. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Embiid against Jordan. Outside for Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. It's hauled in by Harris.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. That shot missing. Nice D from Durant. Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth.
Look, if that's at all possible.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. Now the feed to Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Can't cash in. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.